We are bringing some major muscle to the show today. I'm not just talking about Jordan.
Oh, you're too nice. No, I have none. But a local man just broke the world record along with a national record, earning a spot to represent the USA powerlifting team at the World Cup in Moscow, Russia. And David Stensland, he joins us today. How's it going?
Good, good. Glad to be here.
Well, can you talk a little bit about this competition? We've had you on before, and you kind of reached out and said, hey, I have this competition going on Sunday. Feeling pretty good.
Yeah. I did the APF Nationals this Sunday in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Going in, I dropped down to the 198 class because I was looking at, I had a shot at some world records, so I was like, hey, let's do this. So got there, got us the world record squat, went for the world record on bench and deadlift. Missed those, but I did get a national record on the deadlift, which was cool. And then the combined lift of the three, I got the world record for that for my weight class. So.
Okay, so we're looking at some video. What is this?
This was a squat. I believe this was 562, which broke the world record.
And is that how much weight you have on?
Yeah, yep.
562.
Yeah, I went for this one attempt before, and I missed it actually on my second try. So I had one more shot to go for it, and I got it. So.
That's intense.
Wow.
Okay, so I kind of want to go back to just because, okay, so you changed weight classes. So that was like 40-pound difference almost.
Yeah, in March I competed. I was at 233 when I was at the Arnold. And yeah, I ended up.
Oh, there's a difference.
A little bit. And yeah, so over 3 months I ended up just super strict diet to get down to that.
That's you in 3 months difference is what that photo was.
Okay, and there's the weight. I will never put a picture of my scale on TV, but that's pretty incredible. Okay, but it puts you in a different weight class, so you were kind of competing against.
Yeah. That was, and the thing was with that, I knew I was going to lose some strength and some power, but I figured I'd have enough to kind of retain and still have a shot at those records. But it was a really big challenge just for the fact of dropping that much weight and still trying to keep my strength levels up and stuff like that. So it was pretty strict. I mean, it was.
And so are you still on that? Do you want to stay at that range that you're at now, or are you kind of like, let's go back?
It was one of those things. I made weight at 195.9, and after that, the eating began. I think the next day when I was lifting, I was already 14 pounds up, so. Yeah,
that's incredible. I don't really fully understand how you can be that disciplined. But the cool thing too is that you work out at Quartz Plus.
Yes.
Like we're talking about world records, national records, but
just at the community fitness place.
Yeah.
Me and my wife have been training there for quite a few years now, and I mean everyone there has been super supportive, and it's for gyms in town. I mean, because the daycare, child care that they have there, that's huge for us. So.
Yeah, because you're real people. That's a picture of your beautiful wife right there, right?
Yep, and she also competes as well. She'll actually be lifting this Saturday at Shanley for the local North Dakota competition. So.
That's incredible. Okay, so you also mentioned to us in the break, I mean, so what's the next step? And will you go to Russia?
It's tough. I'm kind of waiting to see what the deal is logistic-wise and stuff like that, because I know there's another world competition in Finland in November. So I qualified for them. If we're going to make it work out and stuff, because it's one of those things where, I mean, I got a family, I got a job. It's something fun on the side. It's not like, okay, I'm not going to pay to go over and do all
everything to do all of this.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
How do you get to this level? Because you just said you're a family man and you have kids and you have a job. I mean, this has got to be time consuming though.
Actually, me and my wife go to the gym for about an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours a day after work, and we just work out every day. And it was one of those things where it's like, hey, you kind of get a platform to go and showcase what you've done, what you've made for gains and stuff like that as well. So.
And what are you about to do here? I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, the deadlift. I think this was 611, which broke the national record for the weight class. So.
And so what's it looking like internationally? So I mean, if you're breaking the national record for it, do you feel like you have a pretty good chance if you go to Russia to kind of take home some things?
I did actually that same day. I did try to break the world record for the deadlift. It was at 650, and I went for 651. And in training, I hit up to 645 at Quartz Plus. So I was feeling good, whatever. But after I did that 611, I was like, "Ooh, this feels heavy," with the weight drop and all that. So I was kind of like, "Well, I'm here. I'm going to give it a shot." And yeah, it didn't budge. So
it
another
doesn't.
time.
How come? Can you explain to us? It looks painful. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. It's one of those things where it's like, it takes a lot of, effort and stuff. One of those things where it's like, you got 500 plus pounds on your back.
I mean, I can't imagine. I can't imagine that, but you're all red, and you look like you're going to explode.
But killing it either way, getting it done.
It was amazing. It's so much fun to visit with you, and congratulations, and we'll catch up with you again.
Yeah, hopefully follow your journey wherever it leads.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you so much for coming in today.
Okay.
Coming up on today's show, from the best to a beginner, we'll get expert advice on how to correct your form when you're at the gym.